Good day, boys. It's me, Rex Humble Hustle, coming at you with another cool video today. If you've never been here, if it's your first time here and you just happened to click on my video and came onto this channel, you know when you see this guy and you see this background, it just screams for the boys, right? Because this is for the boys. This is the channel where all the boys sit and talk and have those, those boyish, good old talks, and we talk about our interests and we talk about the things that are on our mind, and we talk about societal norms. So, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and hit that like button. Just so that when I come out with new cool stuff, then you may catch on it and you may get notified and see what it is that I'm talking about. So, today's topic is you are only as strong as the promises that you keep to yourself. You are only as strong as the promises that you keep to yourself. Now, let's start. So, the promises that you keep to yourself, Let's talk about the promises that you make to yourself. Let's talk about promises. I promise I'm going to do this. I promise. Well, what is this promise? To promise is to guarantee something. I guarantee that if this happens, then I'm going to do this. I guarantee you that if I do this, then this is going to happen. That's a promise. A promise is no matter what, I'm going to deliver. No matter what, I'm going to make this happen. So, what kind of a promise are you making to yourself? And how many promises do you make per day, or in your life, or in your 20s? The biggest promises that a man makes is not to his friends. It's not to your girlfriend. It's not to your mother or your father or your siblings. It's to yourself. It's to yourself. It's not necessarily to God. Yeah, you could say to God, but it's mostly to yourself. Because that builds your self-esteem. It builds your confidence and it builds your manliness. The fact that you can tell yourself that, you know what? When I wake up in the morning, I want to get this task done, and I want to get that task done, and I want to go to the warehouse or to the hardware store and to go and buy this so that I can go and fix this and that at home, so that may stop leaking, or that may stop, breaking, and I get it fixed. And then I promise myself to make 200 push-ups today. I promise myself to go the full month without eating any junk food. The only food that I'll be eating is the food that I cook. The food that is cooked with my hands. Promises. I promise. Because if you promise yourself and you keep on delivering, then that means you are building a reputation on your mind. A reputation that cannot be erased. You become stronger and stronger and stronger. And then what happens is you are becoming reliable. You become trustworthy. A person who is trustworthy is somebody who can keep a promise. It takes only strong people to keep promises. You cannot just expect anybody to keep a promise. No, you can't do that. You can't expect your girlfriend to keep a promise. She's your girlfriend. She's a girl. She's a girl. She's a she. She's a woman. She's a female. Females change their mind every 10 seconds. Oh, I want to do this. No, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do this now. No, I don't want to do that anymore. Now I want to do this. Oh, maybe I don't want to do that. Oh, maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I want to go there. Maybe I want to paint my nails yellow. Maybe I want to paint my... No, I don't want to paint them yellow. I want to make them blue. No, not blue, man. Maybe blue and yellow. Oh, maybe not blue and yellow. Maybe green, maybe red. I don't know. I don't know what I meant. I'm confused. That's females. That's girls. That's what they do. And there's nothing wrong with them. They are just not manly enough to keep a promise the way that men do. So you can't trust them the way that you would trust a man. No. The art of trusting yourself is keeping a promise. You supposed to keep a promise to her. When you say to her, listen, I promise you. You don't even have to say I promise you. Everything that comes out of your mouth, you're supposed to do it. If you say, you know what, I'm going to do this, do it. You do it. You don't have to say, I promise I'm going to do it in order for you to put a stamp on the fact that you're going to do it. No. The fact that you said you're going to do it, now do it. Every sentence that comes out of your mouth is actually a promise. If you think of it. If you say, I'm gonna, you are making a promise. You're gonna what? You see that? You're making a promise. That's what you should do. Keep promises to yourself and stack them promises up as if you are stacking bands. Stack them and stack them and stack them and be powerful and gain that confidence and gain that self-esteem and gain that self-trust and become reliable. When your woman looks at you, she's like, damn, whatever he says he's gonna do, he's really gonna do it. So I have to be careful on what I ask him to do. That's what happens. And when he says no, he means no. Wow. This guy is pretty dangerous. He actually says what he means and means what he says. You become very, very, very desirable and very trustworthy and honest just because you keep promises to yourself. If you promise yourself when you wake up in the morning that, okay, today, let's say you are in your 20s, right? Maybe let's say you are in college. You are in your 20s and you are studying and you have to study, right? When you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like studying for the whole day. But you know that Monday You're gonna have to write that test that's waiting for you. So you make a promise to yourself, you know what? 11 o'clock, I'm gonna start studying. This is Saturday morning. 11 o'clock, I'm gonna start studying. 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., time comes, you don't study. You just don't study. You're like, oh man. And then your boy phones you. He's like, hey, bruh, you know what? There's this place. It's off the hook. There's going to be girls there. There's going to be music. There's going to be such and such. You know how the boys do. And then you say, yeah, I'm coming. And then you go. You go, you party, you drink, you jump up and down, you do all that. You come back home to your dorm or to your hostel or to your campus or to whatever the hell you stay at like 4 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday afternoon, on a Sunday morning. 4 a.m. You haven't started studying. You made a promise to yourself that, hey, I'm going to study at 11 o'clock. You didn't study. You didn't study. 11 a.m., 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, you arrive at home. You haven't started studying. You are sick. Your stomach is turning. Your eyes are painful and red. You are drunk. You smell like shit. You are tired. You can't stand up straight. You feel like a fool. Your self-esteem is down. You're thinking to yourself, I shouldn't have said yes. I shouldn't have said yes. I should have stayed. I should have stayed in. I should have stayed in. I shouldn't have said yes. I shouldn't have gone out. Now you feel like an idiot. You feel like a piece of shit because you didn't keep your promise. And when you stack up a reputation of not keeping promises to yourself, how possibly will you be able to keep promises to other people? How possibly can women trust you? How possibly can your mother trust you? How possibly can your father trust you enough to borrow you his car? How? You don't even trust you. Because you don't keep promises to you. You don't do what you're supposed to do. It's your doing, your hands, your mind, your conclusions, your doing. It's up to you completely. Nobody else. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. So then what are you going to do about it? We need to start prioritizing keeping our promises to ourselves. Keep your promise. When you say it, do it. When you see that, man, I said I was going to do such and such. I don't have a solid reason why I shouldn't do it. I must do it. Do it. Do it. Whether it's hard, whether it's difficult. If it's hard, listen, if it's easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. Just do it. It's your promise. Own it. That's how it is, boys. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you have not hit the subscribe button, I don't understand why you haven't done it. Please stop being a hater. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification button. Leave me a comment, boys. Share this with your friends. I'll see you when you see me. Take care of yourselves. Away.